Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Pod. I'm Jim.
And I'm Sophia. Thank you for joining us today for another exciting episode.
Today, we're diving into a thought-provoking topic inspired by a quote from Elon Musk. He talks about the challenges of creating self-driving cars and how solving real-world AI is at the heart of the process.
That's right, Jim. Elon Musk has often said that self-driving cars aren't just about building better software. They require solving incredibly complex problems, like replicating how human brains and eyes process the world.
It's such an interesting concept, and in today's episode, we'll break it down for you. We'll explore the vocabulary, discuss the ideas in detail, and provide practical tips for improving your English listening and speaking skills.
So grab a pen, a notebook, and let's get started. Before we dive into the quote, let's review some key vocabulary and phrases.
These terms will help you understand today's topic and give you powerful tools to enhance your English fluency.
First up, we have real-world AI.
Real-world AI refers to artificial intelligence designed to solve practical problems that exist in the real world, like driving a car or recognizing objects in a dynamic environment. It focuses on real applications rather than theoretical scenarios.
Another phrase is cutting-edge technology.
This refers to the most advanced and innovative technology available. For example, self-driving cars rely on cutting-edge AI systems.
Next is neural net.
Neural net or neural network is a computer system modeled after the human brain. It's designed to process information and recognize patterns, often used in image recognition and language processing.
Let's expand on that with deep learning.
Deep learning is a subset of machine learning where neural networks are used with many layers to analyze complex data. It's the foundation for much of today's AI advancements, including self-driving technology.
Now, let's talk about vision.
In this context, vision refers to how computers process visual information, much like how our eyes and brain work together to understand what we see. This is a critical component of self-driving systems.
Related to that is computer vision.
Computer vision is a field of AI that enables machines to interpret and analyze visual data from the world, such as images and videos. It's like teaching computers to see and understand their surroundings.
Another key term is silicon neural nets.
These are artificial neural networks implemented on silicon-based hardware, like computer chips, to mimic how biological neural nets work. They're faster and more efficient for processing data in real time. So,
what about biological neural nets?
that's a term for the network of neurons in our brain, which processes information and makes decisions based on what we see and experience. It's the inspiration behind artificial neural networks.
Let's add machine perception to our list.
Machine perception refers to a computer's ability to interpret sensory inputs such as sight, sound, and touch to understand its environment. For example, self-driving cars use sensors to perceive road conditions.
Finally, we have sophisticated vision.
This refers to advanced computer vision systems that can interpret complex scenes and environments with a high degree of accuracy. These systems are essential for enabling AI to make safe decisions in real time.
Let's throw in autonomous systems.
Autonomous systems are technologies that operate independently without human intervention. Self-driving cars are a prime example of autonomous systems that rely on real-world AI and vision.
And how about real-time processing?
Real-time processing is when a system analyzes and acts on data instantly as it's received. This is critical for self-driving cars to make split-second decisions on the road.
One last term for today, sensor fusion.
Sensor fusion is the process of combining data from multiple sensors, like cameras, radar, and LiDAR, to create a complete understanding of the environment. It ensures the self-driving car has a reliable perception of its surroundings.
That's quite a comprehensive list.
Absolutely. These terms are not only useful for understanding AI, but also for improving your technical English vocabulary. Keep practicing by using them in sentences.
Now, let's listen to the quote from Elon Musk.
In order to solve full self-driving properly, you have to solve real-world AI. Because you said, like, what are the road networks designed to work with? They're designed to work with a biological neural net, our brains, and with vision, our eyes. And so in order to make it work with computers, you basically need to solve real-world AI and vision. Because we need cameras and silicon neural nets in order to have self-driving work for a system that was designed for eyes and biological neural nets. I guess when you put it that way, it's sort of like quite obvious that the only way to solve full self-driving is to solve real-world AI and sophisticated vision.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. Let's break it down for our listeners.
Sure. The first point Elon Musk makes is that self-driving cars are fundamentally different from traditional cars. They rely on real-world AI to navigate roads and make decisions.
And the reason for this is that road networks were originally designed for humans with biological neural nets, not machines. So to make self-driving cars work, we have to replicate how humans see and process the world.
That's where silicon neural nets and sophisticated vision come in. They mimic the way our brains and eyes work, but they do it using cameras and advanced computer systems.
One of the most interesting parts of the quote is when Musk says, it's quite obvious that the only way to solve for self-driving is to solve real-world AI. He's highlighting the complexity of the problem and why it's not just about programming a car to follow a GPS.
Exactly. This also emphasizes how interconnected everything is. AI, vision systems, and hardware all need to work together seamlessly. Now that we've broken down the quote, let's talk about how you can use it to improve your English listening and speaking skills.
For listening practice, try shadowing. As you listen to this podcast, repeat the sentences out loud, imitating the intonation, rhythm, and pronunciation.
That's a great tip, Tim. For example, try saying the only way to solve self-driving is to solve real-world AI. Focus on how the words connect and flow.
Another exercise is to create your own sentences using today's vocabulary. For instance, describe how a neural net might work or explain what real-world AI means in your own words.
And don't forget to practice speaking with a partner. Discuss topics like AI or technology, and use phrases like biological neural nets or sophisticated vision in your conversations.
You can also record yourself speaking about the topic and play it back. This helps you identify areas for improvement like pronunciation or sentence structure.
Let's listen to a dialogue between two new characters, Jack and Maria, as they discuss the challenges of self-driving technology.
That's right. Jack and Maria will help illustrate today's topic with their conversation. Let's dive in.
Maria, have you ever thought about how self-driving cars actually work?
Yeah, I've read a bit about it. It's fascinating how they use real-world AI to make decisions.
Exactly. They're essentially trying to replicate how humans drive, using cameras instead of eyes and silicon neural nets instead of brains.
That makes sense. But isn't it really challenging to create a system that's as good as a biological neural net?
Absolutely. That's why solving self-driving requires such sophisticated vision systems. They have to interpret everything they see, traffic lights, pedestrians, road signs, and react instantly.
It's amazing how much technology has advanced. Do you think we'll see fully autonomous cars soon?
Maybe, but like Elon Musk says, solving real-world AI is the key. Until we get that right, Self-driving cars will have limitations.
True, it's a complex problem, but I'm excited to see how it evolves. Wow. So you mentioned
That dialogue is a great way to practice today's vocabulary in context. Try writing your own conversations using the terms we've covered.
And remember, the key to improving your English is consistency. Practice a little every day, whether it's listening, speaking, or writing.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. If you enjoyed this topic, share your thoughts or questions with us. We'd love to hear from you.
We'll see you next time on English Insights. Goodbye, everyone.